I always say I never chose childcare. It chose me. My name is Koli Wesombo. I'm a child and youth care worker. Downstairs, I've got a girl. When I started working with her, she had lots of issues, personal, family issues. We would have talks at night. We would just talk at night. She would lay by next to me, and then we speak about lots of things, trying to understand her better because she would throw tantrums to other childcare workers. I understand her. I'm one of the people that understands her. Sometimes we don't see eye to eye. And then I have to step my foot and say, no. And then she won't talk to me maybe for a day. And then later she will just come and say, I'm sorry. So for me, and now I've got a new one, an adorable little one. I love that little child. And I'm like, oh, let me not love this child like this. And this morning she wanted to wear a very light jersey. And then my colleague said, no, you're not going to wear that. And then I could see, and then I said, listen, shh, you're going to wear a jacket that's warm, and then we're going to take the jersey to church. When we get there at church, you're going to wear your jersey and then take off the jacket. And then she was happy. She was very happy. But I don't want to be so attached to her. The thing is, they might go home, which is a good thing. It's not something bad. But we get too attached to these kids. And then at the end of the day, when they have to go home, the attachment is still there. You don't want to forget about the child. That's the main thing about me. So now I'm like, I don't want to be too attached to this little one.
I'm Alex Adams. I grew up in Hout Bay. It's a little fishing village. It was fun because we were at the beach there, and as a child growing up, life is not always easy. So I used to escape to the mountains. It's a good job that I have. It's just a lot of challenges, which is not too bad also. Sorry, these children that was rejected since their birth, where parents was not there. They are alive, but they are not active in the child's life. They're not present, and that hurts. I think it is better for a child to know that the father died when he was young, to know that the father is out there, or even see this father every day, but this father is not present and active in their lives space, because that makes the child feel so neglected, so rejected, and so abandoned. And the same goes for the mother, you know. And a lot of the children was abused.
Oh, it was this boy the one day. I was so in shock. This one is 7 years old. He bites the children, he's hysterical, he's aggressive. So every time when I reprimand him, then he will try and get my dress and just steal my dress. And I said, what's wrong with this child? And then I was spoken to the child, to the social workers, and then he said maybe he was at some point on the street with the mother. It was maybe his way of protecting himself. So if somebody come near him, even you want to put him aside, he will just grab you.
For you to understand the circumstances, the history, the past, everything that has happened since birth, it is what makes them today. And if we can't understand that and try and see what we can do around it, we will never be successful and effective in our job.
I first approached the home with the intention of kind of implementing SafePath here as a passion project. My way of explaining SafePath, it's a process or it's a framework that encourages dedicated time to think about complicated children and behaviors or even complicated adults and the very intense emotions and unhelpful and helpful behaviors that it elicits in us. And to kind of take a step back and think, just put the pause on and sort of look at the case from above and see what goes on.
So we don't call it behaviors and attitudes and things like that. We call it modes in SafePath, right? So it's like a mode that you're in. It's like this. You identify different parts of a child, different parts of yourself.
Before we met SafePath, we didn't use the language or didn't even know that there are sides of a person. It was just confronted as a person. So it tones it down, even if there's a conflict, it kind of tones it down when you say there's a side of you, not you.
And I only have one. No, it's fine.
Can you please explain to us the modes that you chose and why did you choose them?
This card I chose, this angry child mode. It's because I could see the rage that he was in. Angry, but I think it's more angry with family. Not with us, but he's here with us. So he will do anything to get out of here, and he think he will go to his family or to a better place, because for him at this moment here, for him it's not a good place. That's how he feel. He needs family. And this one, abandoned child. The abandonment child mode is because family don't come and visit. Oma and Opa was the people who was in his life and come and visit, take him for holidays. And there's no visitations anymore. And I think that is the part there where he decided, okay, let me get the attention from all of those people. Let me do things so that all that attention can be focused on me. So he can feel I belong, or there's people who take care of me and give me that attention, satisfy me. Because the ones that I want is not here, it's not doing their part.
Barbara, when a child is in this angry side, if that's what they're at, what is it that they need in that moment from you?
You know, that time, that is where you come in and stop the child and put limits for him or her to understand that it cannot go on like that.
I see you selected the abandoned child mode. When that side is activated, what does he need from you?
That is where the child needs support. Feel safe and comfortable and want to be careful. So that is where you as a carer come and try and give that to the child so that the child can feel is safe and that is accepted in the environment where he is at the moment.
It was kind of a taboo to speak about how you feel as a child care worker. It was like kind of expected that you should be able to take it all. You should not be able to get angry or get frustrated. You should be able to manage it. There was no platform to put it out there and discuss it. But Safe Path make it for us easier and feel transparent, and you feel you can use that space to share how you really feel.
When you listen to Alex, what side of you, what mode of you did you identify in yourself?
I become very angry, frustrated, and I mistrust him. I'm very alert now. This is a paranoid over controller mode card that I'm having. He also makes me paranoid of what he's doing.
I promise you, I've thought so many times. I've even said it out loud, I am finished. I am done. I'm quitting. I'm not coming back to this place. You know, but you must see their faces. It's like you're disappointing them now. And then I look at them and I'm like, oh man, this is nonsense. What am I talking about? And you just find that love that you can come back to the children. The challenges, it just helps you to grow. It helps you to tap inside of yourself. And you find who you really are. People can't grow on their own. So when you interact with people, that's how you grow. And the children help me a lot. I don't just learn about them or who they are and discover who they are. I actually discover who I am every single day. I go through a lot of emotions here. It is fluctuating, I'm telling you now. There's times I want to cry in this place. Not just because I'm unhappy or sad, but also because of joy. When they're successful in school, when they do well in school, when they bring home a report, when they bring home a certificate that is showing that they are good, when they're doing sports and they've scored goals and they come and they're happy and joyful, you feel it with them.
One got married in February. I was so happy. I was there. When I see them successful, that warms my heart. When I say successful, not being rich, no. Making something out of themselves. Being something. When they are working. For me, I can sleep so peacefully when I see that. So for me, those moments, those are just happy moments for me. My work, I wouldn't say it's done. At least I've got something that I've changed. Someone's life. Because sometimes you would think they are not listening, but they are.
It shouldn't be easy. I mean, to do something great in people's lives and to develop them, it shouldn't be easy. Because if it's easy, it's what? It doesn't mean anything really. You know, we develop in the hard times, in the difficult times, and we must show them that resilience, that patience that we will have for them. Because if we just give up, I mean, just imagine, it's hard for me here. And a child gave me a difficult time, and now I quit my job. What does it tell the child about me? What does the child think about me? What is the child going to think? Oh, it's just better to quit. We just give up and we walk away. Who's going to come next? Then that one have to start from over again. And how's the child going to develop? Because every time the child have to start over with someone else. And what's the child going to say? You're just here for a while. As soon as it's getting hot here and you can't take us and you can't handle us, and then why should we depend on you? Why should we trust you? You're just going to run away when it gets too hard for you. So we can't just go give up on these kids because everyone else has given up on them. If we give up, this is a loss. If we give up, then they're going to give up.
Well, if you come inside, I promise to keep you warm. I'm sorry if I scared you when I slammed the car door. But that doesn't matter now. You're still plastered on my walls, and I just can't bring myself to cover you with the bands that